Hello, good morning. It's Jimmy the Sauce Lord, and we're back with more Mochi. And this time I've got 4 of them for you. These are peach, strawberry, banana, and apple. Once again, from the Kubota corporation, whatever. They're Kubota, and we have apple daifuku, banana daifuku, ichigo daifuku, and peach daifuku. Daifuku, of course, as said previously, means that they're filled. So we got 4 flavors today. Gonna try all 4 of them out and see how they stack. Now, last time, a lot of these, I found out that they have filling on the inside. So I'm just gonna take the peach first and see what the filling is. Okay, so looking at these. Big stretch. These also have the marshmallow and the paste from the last ones. And this paste is looking, pretty similar to the lemon ones. Lemon and orange. It's all marshmallowy. I do like it's weird to look at the inside of this, at the cross section, because there's a lot of space. Whenever you actually start poking them, they kind of deflate. So if you like Mochi, if you want to try Mochi, and you're out and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go have a tea party, which is actually what you usually do with Mochi. You eat it with tea and stuff. I'm going to have a tea party. I'm going to invite all my homies, and we're going to go eat all the Mochi and stuff, and we're going to be best buddies forever and have matching t-shirts and die in the same year of each other and go to Six Flags all the time. Where was I going with that? Oh, if you're gonna serve these to friends, don't play with them, because then they're gonna go flat and your friends aren't going to love you anymore. Flavor notes so far, things that I didn't discuss earlier. The Mochi is almost tasteless. It's colored and it tastes like Mochi, of course, but it's not really flavored with anything. All of the flavor comes from this marshmallow and this peach, and the marshmallow is just marshmallow. So all of the actual flavor of the daifuku flavored stuff all hinges on all this little paste here, which is kind of a lot to put on such a little amount of fluid, so amount of stuff. I've said this before, I believe, but when I think of peach, Japanese peach tastes a lot different to the peaches that I'm used to. When I think of peach, and most stone fruits, I think of this intense, strong citric flavor, almost like citrus itself, even though it's not really kind of the same thing. I think of peach as a very strong, almost sour taste. And whenever I try something that's Japanese peach, like white peach, it's very light. It's very delicate. It is very sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's not played down. It's not muted. It is very good, but it's a whole different animal. And you gotta remember that when you're doing stuff like this. If you're gonna go buy these and you're expecting it to taste like the peach that you're gonna go get in your Midwestern supermarket and Walmart or wherever, it's not gonna taste the way that you have tasted fruit before. It's gonna taste the Japanese flavors. It's pretty good. It's very light, of course, like I just said. It's it almost reminds me of cherry blossom stuff, or something floral to that end, but it is very good. The flavor was good. There was a lot riding on that paste, and it kind of carried. Of course, the texture of the paste is still a little sandy, grainy. Not a problem. Can't really taste anything, and it's not really a bother, but it is something to know. This is all about sharing information. The whole point of all this is that I'm just telling you what I think about the things that I like. And now we've got strawberry. I can see, actually, oh yeah, if you stretch it out, you can see in the light, it's already got the marshmallow, so I don't really need to tear through the membrane of this. I'm just gonna eat it the whole way. It kind of looks like Kirby, actually, especially like this. So much cornstarch on my fingers. Okay, that was kind of a lot. let's go through that exactly. So when I put it in my mouth, I did taste kind of a strawberry, like a light strawberry, and I was wondering what that was about because before I've eaten these and the mochi doesn't really taste very much like anything, but I put it in my mouth and I felt like a strawberry sensation. Now, that could honestly be a mental thing. But yeah, sometimes the brain will just make stuff up and you'll go along with it. But then I bit into it and I went through the marshmallow and I got into the actual paste. And the paste is not a paste. The paste is like a cream, like a gel. It is like in the first video that I put out, the yuzu had like this sort of cream in it. The other ones had this sandy like paste. You could tell that it was almost like bean based because like they make red bean, you know? It almost tasted like that, but this was like a creamy gel substance. This was the same. It had that great consistency. Honestly, even though I think it's great, I kind of don't like it as much as the paste ones. And that's because it doesn't feel like mochi to me as much. Like, I think the grain is part of it, you know? I don't think it's supposed to be that smooth. It kind of turns me off a little bit. But flavor-wise, I'd say these guys are pretty close to each other. I don't know which one is better currently. I think when I get all the way to banana, which I'm going to do last, I'll figure it out. So now we've got Ringo apple, Daifuku. I've never had a Ringo apple. I couldn't tell you, oh, this one. You can clearly tell where they put the stuff in this one. I've never had a Ringo apple. Don't really know how it compares, but I've had many Haichu flavors of different apples, and those videos should be already out. So let's give it a try. I can tell you that it tasted like mochi. It really didn't taste like anything else. I didn't really get a lot of apple anything. Maybe like a slight apple flavor. Like if somebody put an apple in like an atomizer, you know, like one of those misters, like a perfume bottle, and not even like apple juice or applesauce or anything. Like they just put an apple in it and they dipped it in the water. Didn't like peel it or open it so that the flavor could get in. They just put like an apple into this water substance and then took the apple out and sprayed it. That's what it felt like. It kind of just tasted like regular mochi, and it was good. It was pretty good, but the flavor didn't really come through. The lightest of apple flavor, the briefest of apple flavor. It sounds like I'm disappointed, and I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not undeterred. I'm always about good or bad, not really necessarily about, you know, the subtleties of such things. This was good. This was good. This was good. Mochi is good. Candy is good. If you eat something and it tastes sweet, then, you know, that's good enough for me. So lastly, we've got banana. And in terms of squishiness, this texture is a lot harder than the other ones. I'd say out of the four, it's the hardest one that I've had so far. The texture is a bit off. And I am going to try to just take some of this off, like peel it, without getting the banana. Oh no, I got the whole thing. I'm just going to see if this has any flavor into it. So like in the apple one, I can smell it, and when I put it in my mouth, I don't taste it. And I haven't tried the paste yet. So I think maybe it's got some scent onto it, but it doesn't really transfer into taste. But because you can smell it, and it might just be the littlest amount of banana that I dropped over here, I don't taste anything. The mochi doesn't taste like anything, but it smells. And because it smells, it does make me think that I'm eating like something very banana-y, even though it doesn't taste like anything. And it's such a trip. It's so weird. Anyways, I'll give the rest of this a bit, because this is where this is another paste, you can tell. Like another gel, not like the bean paste. This is like a gel. Right off the bat, let's state, this tastes like old banana. And by old banana, I don't mean like rotten banana. I mean bananas that were made before we had new cultivars. Now, I'm sure you've heard this everywhere, but I'll go through it really quickly. There used to be another type of banana. Okay, back in the day, your granddaddy's banana. And your granddaddy's banana, it was all from the same strain. And there was a sickness, like on the trees. The certain trees were getting sick from this thing. And all of the bananas of the past basically died off. There are still strains that you can get of them. You can still get that banana, and it will taste like the old, like banana flavored things, because that's what they based it on. They didn't base it on new banana. They based it on old banana. So like if you get like runts is what I think about. Like they have the banana shaped runt. That flavor is exactly what I think this tastes like. It's old banana. I do like that. I like that flavor. I don't like it more than bananas. You know, bananas I can go get. But I don't hate it. It's good. And it still reminds me of banana, even though it's never been something that I've actually eaten in my life. I think it was good. The banana, like the texture of the juice in there was it was also creamy. It wasn't like pasty. I don't know if that's a detriment or a positive, because it was weird. Like it reminded me of like banana cream. But I've never really been a big fan of it. I think it was the strongest flavor out of all of these. Definitely the strongest. And I think that means I'm going to put it up top as the best. I think this is my favorite. I think peach is next to it. I think strawberry, and I think apple at the bottom. So I would say this is the best, and then this is the worst of the ones I've tried. Stacking them up to other ones, they're a little bit different. Now, as said before, my brother and his wife and his children were happy enough to help me by trying some of these and telling me what they thought. They actually tried them first. That's why these have been opened. But we're going to see what they thought.
Look at this glorious feast your father has bestowed upon us. Did I make you sad? Nope.
It sounds like you're eating.
I mean, shit.
What are you doing? That's pretty good.
Alright, lay those back out.
Why did you get in there?
4.
Oh god.
Delicious.
Peach flavored rice cake, Kubota peach daifuku, net weight 7.05 ounces, 200 grams. And I mean, initially, this is what I think a nucleus looks like. But if it had an anus.
Nucleolus.
He's nucleus. Is this like a one biter type deal, or like?
Oh, we'll get to those. No, those are like 1 or 2. But would you believe that, like every year, like hundreds of old Japanese people die choking on mochi?
I mean, this is pretty subtle. Pretty not overly peachy. So maybe I had thought it might have been. The filling is also a lot stiffer than any of these other mochis. It's very it's almost like more mochi stuffed inside a mochi that's just less elastic. 10 out of 10, I guess. I mean, we were rating these.
Oh, this is a
This
B.
is like 4 out of 5 peaches.
That one is peach.
And what's that one?
We're going one at a time, Luciana.
I say if you don't want to try one, you don't have to. Okay, sorry. I feel like all of them are about the same squishiness. But
Mom,
what?
can I get with you?
You want to sit on my lap?
Mm-hmm.
Flavor wise, say a 7, and only for one reason. Because when you first bite into it, you can't really get the peach right off the bat. It's kind of like, almost like an aftertaste almost. It's kind of weird. Like it hits you at the very end, but the peach does come through strong at the end.
What do you think, Luciana?
What do you think about it? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Any comments on it?
Yeah.
All right, how about strawberry? This one's upside down. You were like squish one between your fingers until like the inside part kind of oozes into like the membrane.
You ever just like put them on the ground and squish them between your toes? Oh, you've heard of Wookie Feet, yeah?
I don't believe I have, no.
You're
No,
just
but I just pulled a whole marshmallow out of this. I'm gonna tuck you back
You
in
sullied
there, bro.
you sullied it.
Oh, I just desecrated this mochi. I mean, that gets 5 out of 5 strawberries.
So pretty much perfect.
It's strawberry. I mean, it tastes like strawberry. It makes me feel like I was just inside a strawberry. Not really like a strawberry was inside me, per se, but like I was inside the strawberry.
Like in utero?
Yeah, we'll say that.
I was a fetus in my strawberry mother.
Your mother was a strawberry?
Our mother was a
My
strawberry.
mother was a vegetable.
My mother was a cantaloupe. Do you want to sit on the bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that one was really good. What's the filling in them?
I think it's... I'm not sure. I think it's a flavored like thing, maybe mixed with bean paste or something. I'm not really sure what they're filled with, but I know most of them have little marshmallow bits inside
And
as
then
well.
why?
Yeah, that's the marshmallow.
Okay, it makes me white.
It's making you white.
Oh my man.
On
Oh.
your hands?
That's cornstarch. That's so they don't stick to stuff.
It doesn't taste like super artificially, which I do like. Okay, yeah, I give that an 8 on squish. And I'd say a solid 8.5 on flavor. It's pretty good. Didn't taste super weird strawberry-y.
I mean, based on appearance, I gotta go with banana next. I mean, it's perfectly round. Got a perfect little banana anus on top there. Bananas,
But nice.
if you will. I mean, it looks gritty, I gotta say.
Looks like an egg.
Looks exactly like an egg. Squish factor leaves a little to be desired. I mean, not quite as squishy as this one is gonna get like a 10 million squish factor. So when you think, I mean, it tastes nothing like a banana, because nothing banana flavored ever tastes like a banana. But when you think about things that are banana flavored, it's like an 11 on the banana flavor meter. I mean, that really tastes like what people think a banana tastes like. Like if I thought about a banana really hard, that's what that would taste like. I'm gonna give it like 5 out of 5 banana peels and a 3 out of 5 squish factor. Could be squishier in my opinion.
You're still watery like right here.
I'm still wet, bro.
Yeah.
Wet everywhere.
This one's banana flavored. Mom's gonna take a bite first because it's kind of gorked. Oh. No, another bite. Okay, she take the rest of that one. Weirdly enough, that one was more firmer than the other ones. So for squish, I'd give it like a 5.
Okay.
Flavor-wise, I'm not huge on artificial banana flavoring, so I'd give it like a 6 because it was still good. Hey, elbow, cough in your elbow. Thank you. What do you think, Luciana?
Sorry.
Is good. She goes off of good and bad ratings.
I think apple looks fun.
He's putting his down. He's like, Dad.
Tom, eat the one you have. Eat the one you have.
What? You have to try. Is that how you're gonna be judging them now?
I might just some bounce factor.
You're gonna get cornstarch all over the table.
Start your table. Apple. Flived rice cake Kubota apple daifuku. You have one.
He eats it so gingerly at first.
Look at that 4 out of 5 squishies. I mean, I like it, but it tastes nothing like an apple.
You seem a little disappointed.
I expected some real apple riboflavin, but I do enjoy it. I do like it, but I imagine that's how maybe I would describe an apple to someone who's never had an apple. It just doesn't quite capture the apple essence. I think I'm gonna give it like 2 out of 5 apple seeds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's very subtle. It's very subtle apple flavor. All these are very subtle. You need to cleanse your palate with Topo Chico water every time. Touch it. Oh, he's gonna play in the riboflavin.
Which one do you want to try, Luciana?
Okay,
That's
I-
apple.
I will take the first bite to make your life mildly easier.
Ringo apple. We don't even have those.
Hmm?
The Ringo apple, specifically. That's what it said on the descriptions.
Take a bite.
Luciana, are you good? What did you think of the apple?
Yeah.
Good. Apple?
Yeah.
I wasn't asking you. I was gonna give my opinion on it. Okay. Oh. Hello.
Michaela, what do you think of the apple?
Well, now that you ask, squish wise, it was about a 7. It was not as squishy as the green tea. Nothing can compare to the green tea squish. Flavor wise, I'd say about a 7. Wasn't super apple-y, but it also was apple-y. I don't know how to explain it. It was, but it was not.
It was subtle.
It was, there you go. Yeah, it was very subtle apple flavoring, but it was there in spirit. That's the best way I can describe it.
It was a ghost apple.
It was a ghost apple. It was an apple from the Ghost House Cracker Barrel.
I was about to say the same thing. Shit.
Oh shit, my sexy ghost bud. My sexy ghost horse. What is it? My sexy ghost horse son or something?
I no longer look at my children.
Another murder. Oh no.
Yeah.
Mom?
So, you've seen this video. You've seen this video. I know you've seen this video. Is there anything else to say? it. It's funny. It's really funny. Anyways, goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you really liked it, it'd be really cool if you liked it. Really cool if you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, just tell people if you like stuff, you know? I'm trying to get the word out. I'm trying to tell people about the things that I enjoy, and hopefully they'll try it and enjoy it as well. So, if you do that, thanks. Goodbye.